4x1600m relay. We're going to see a repeat performance by the Tang brothers. They'll be running for Harriman, wearing hip 1. Be Jarvis, Brown, Tang, and Tang. Harriman B will wear hip 2. On Seve to Briggs to Wardle to Wardle. Hip 3, Harvard Westlake. Hip 4, Dos Pueblos. Hip 5, Crescenta Valley. Hip 6, Oak Park. Hip 7, St. John Bosco. Hip 8, Harriman C. Hip 9, Tesoro. Hip 10, South Pasadena. Hip 11, Clovis West. Hip 12, Branham. Hip 13, Milliken. Hip 14, Sage Creek. And Hip 15, San Pedro. Harriman may have won the first relay, except for a tragic fall. Jarvis is expected to open it up for Harriman. He's run a 4:23.1600 this year.
Let's go,
So we're doing slows like first. And Harriman will try to catch up as time goes by. St. John Bosco, that's Lopez. Next to him, just outside of Clovis West, that's Holterman. Outside that Sage Creek. 109, first 400 meters. On 4:36 pace. Once Fillion recognized that, he took the lead. Pushing the pace now for Sage Creek. Here comes Jarvis for Harriman. Trying to make certain there's not a big gap. That's his job here. Harvard Westlake in his second right now. That is Wimbish. On the inside of him, that's San Pedro. Harvard Westlake and Sage Creek. Harriman on the outside right now in fourth. Now the lead, that's Harvard Westlake with Wimbish. Inside of him, that's Fillion of Sage Creek. 66 on that lap, 2:15 through 800 meters. Sage Creek and actually Harvard Westlake. Flying around the outside, South Pasadena's Ruiz. Now it's Jarvis of Harriman. Sliding into second behind Fillion of Sage Creek. That's St. Pedro on the inside, Harriman on the outside. Sage Creek, it's Fillion. At the line, 3 laps completed, 1,200 meters. Harriman to the lead. It's Jarvis. 1 lap to go. 3:20 after 65. They're cranking up the pace. The junior for Harriman couldn't ask for anything better. Right around his PR. He's got San Pedro right behind him. It's Eli Jarvis of Harriman and San Pedro. Harriman and San Pedro pulling away now. Kicking in this last 200 meters of the first leg. Moving well now is Dos Pueblos with Abbott in third. Harriman will hand it off with the lead. I believe that's Brown for Harriman. And the Browns run a 4:13 this year. Great job by Jarvis. Competition to push yourself and for your team sometimes helps you not focus on your own individual accomplishments. So sometimes it's a very good thing to have you in the first leg. Helps show what you're capable of doing as Jarvis wins the first leg for Harriman. So Harriman with Brown, Dos Pueblos with Gully is in second, and then San Pedro. Harriman, Dos Pueblos, San Pedro, 5:24. 61 on that first lap. Which I believe the first leg was 4:20 for Jarvis, which is a PR for him. 64 first lap here for Brown. Harriman, Dos Pueblos, and San Pedro. Harriman, Dos Pueblos, San Pedro. 6:33 after a 69-second lap. 2:13 through 800 meters for our leader. Great camera work. You can see him running to the right with a steady cam in it. We get this great view. It's not bouncing around too much, so fantastic job. Thank you so much to our cameraman there. He's going to run more than any of the athletes. Here he is coming on the other side, getting a nice close-up view of our leaders. Harriman, Dos Pueblos, and San Pedro. That's Abbott, actually, for Dos Pueblos. He's taking the second leg. I've had enough of that slow pace. Brown has just not brought it today. Abbott's taking the lead for Dos Pueblos. Brown is responding. Dos Pueblos. Harriman. Now Harriman back in the lead. Goalies run a 4:20.13 this year. There goes Brown. Handing off the baton with a gigantic lead for Harriman. .846 after a 4:26. Second leg. Harriman, then San Pedro. I'm sorry, not Harvard Westlake. Oh, well, let's see. Dos Pueblos, I'm sorry. Harriman, and then Dos Pueblos. One of the two Tang brothers now. Dos Pueblos should have Smedley. Leave it to the seniors to handle the pacing out in front. They got a big lead, but it's too easy to back off, to not push the pace when you don't have anybody around you. You can usually trust your distant seniors to handle that. Smedley looks like in second for Dos Pueblos.
62 for the Chargers.
Tang still on the lead, doesn't have anybody to work with though. They're 9:51 after 65 first lap for Tang. Three teams working behind him. That's Dos Pueblos, Smedley, we believe. It's Tang of Harriman, Smedley of Dos Pueblos. Harvard Westlake in there. .800 meters of the 1,600 meter leg. His third leg. 69 on that lap. 2:14. Dos Pueblos in second. Not too far behind. Harvard Westlake in third. And San Pedro in fourth. 600 meters left on this third leg. This isn't over, but there's definitely a battle for all four positions. .12:09 after another 69. 3:13. Oh, 3:23, I mean. 3:23, the first three laps of the Tang, one of the Tang brothers. Followed by Dos Pueblos and Harvard Westlake. Dos Pueblos is Smedley. Harvard Westlake is Hastings. Hastings moving into second for Harvard Westlake. Building up now for Harriman. Harriman, Harvard Westlake, and Dos Pueblos. Now, one of the Tang brothers did take a fall. I'm not certain which. We'll see how they respond. Now, stretching that kick out. Harriman with a nice solid lead. 13:13 with three legs done. 64 in that final lap. .427 on that carry for Tang. So the Tang brother, and then for Harvard Westlake, it's Harriman, Harvard Westlake, and Dos Pueblos. Contaques of Dos Pueblos. Harvard Westlake has Abamayor. Philip Gontakis has run 4:25.66. Abamayor.
60 for
60 on that first lap for Tang. Harvard Westlake are here right here in LA. Harriman, Harvard Westlake. (15:20) a 67 lap.
4x6 for Harvard Westlake. Looks like South Pasadena.
Studio City High School. Mayor's running 4:22.61. Trying to close the gap on Tang. Got a ways to go though. Less than 600 meters to go on this anchor for Tang and Avamore, respectively for Harriman and Harvard Westlake. (16:26) with a lap to go. 66 on that Curie. Meet record 16:52.95. That will not be broken. They would have to run average of 4:13. That's from 2016. That includes Spencer Dodds on that team. There goes Tang. 200 meters to go for Tang's anchor leg. Harriman. Harriman will get the victory here in the boys' 4x1600 meter relay. Second in the girls. Great relay so far for Harriman. More than me to go. Celebration well deserved for Harriman. Here comes Harvard Westlake in second. Third is Dos Pueblos. Very respectable. 17:28.23 for Harriman. Second, Harvard Westlake, 17:38.06. Third, Dos Pueblos, 17:46.97. 4:15 on the anchor leg for Harriman. Harriman, the victors. Fantastic job on the 4x800. Now a win here in the 4x1600. They probably would have won the 4x8 if not for a fall. So it does happen when you're racing hard. It's a great team competition. Great job by the Tang brothers to anchor the last two legs for Harriman. Fourth is South Pasadena, 17:54.53. Fifth, San Pedro, 17:55.53. Sixth, Sage Creek, 17:58.98. That'll end the high school competition for the night. Up next, we'll have the women's 5,000 meter run, the elite run. Here we are. Jonah and Micah Tang have to be proud athletes, helping their team win this 4x1600 meter relay.